Good afternoon to all. We are all in the process of learning joint venture account. So last class we solved one problem on joint venture account under the method of no separate set of books for the joint venture, which means all the co-ventures maintain the books. All co-ventures maintain the books method. One method is already completed yesterday, and also explained the meaning of joint venture, differences between the joint venture and partnership, joint venture and consignment account. So today we will solve the problem on joint venture under the method of all co-ventures maintained separate books. Here, no separate set of books. All co-ventures maintains the books. No separate set of books for joint venture. So here, the problem is what? Chandra and Ramya were partners in joint venture. Chandra and Ramya were partners in a joint venture, sharing profits and losses in the proportion of 3 by 5 and 2 by 5 respectively. Chandra supplied goods to the value of rupees 24,000. That is a supplied goods supplied by Chandra 24,000 and incurred expenses amounting rupees 4,800. Here 4,800 expenditure incurred by Chandra. So Chandra 4,800 and Ramya supplies the goods to the value of 18,000. Ramya also supplied the goods and incurs expenses amounting rupees 3,000. Ramya sells the goods on behalf of joint venture. Here Ramya role is what? Sell the goods. Ramya sell the goods on behalf of joint venture and realized the amount. The realized amount is 60,000. Ramya is entitled to a commission 5 percentage. Entitled to a commission 5 percentage on sales. Ramya settled her account by a bank draft. Ramya settled her account by a bank draft. Give general entries and necessary ledger accounts in the books of both the parties. So here we have to prepare the general entries as well as the ledger accounts in both the parties' books. In the books of both. Here how many partners are there? Two members are there. One is Ramya, another one is what? Chandra and Ramya. Both two parties are there. Let us discuss. First, we have to write the general entries in the books of Chandra. General entries in the books of Chandra. Then after Ramya. Okay. First, we have to write the general entries in the books of Chandra. So the first general entry is what? Here Chandra and Ramya both are the partners. In the books of Chandra, the first thing is what? Chandra supplied goods. Chandra supplied the goods. Tell me, what is the general entry for supplying the goods by co-venture? What is general entry? Yeah. Here, joint venture account to debtor to goods account. For example, cash is provided, then joint venture account to cash account or bank or what it may be, joint venture account debtor to cash or bank account. If the goods provided by the co-venture, joint venture account debtor to goods account, being goods supplied to Ramya. Here being goods supplied to Ramya. So how much cost of goods contributed by Chandra? 24,000 worth of goods supplied by Chandra. So that joint venture account debtor to goods account 24,000. That's the first journal entry. Don't write here Chandra name because of these journal entries recording in the books of Chandra, so that you have to write goods only. Don't write Chandra. For example, if the goods provided by Ramya, then you have to write joint venture account debtor to Ramya account. Joint venture account data to Ramya account. But here in the books of Chandra, we don't write the name Chandra account. Just you have to write joint venture account data to goods account. First general entry is over. Good. Next thing, Amma, tell me. Any doubt? Please, anyone tell me. Any doubt? No doubt? Shall I continue? Okay. Tell me. Anyone? Okay. The next thing is what? Expenses. Expenses incurred amounting rupees how much? 4,800. Incur the expenses amounting 4,800. That is the expenses. If expenses incurred in the books of Giant Events, in the books of Chandra, the expense also paid by Chandra. Just you have to write Giant Venture account data to cash account, cash or bank account. Don't write Chandra account because of these transactions related to in the books of Chandra. That's why you have to write cash or bank. Okay. So joint venture account data to cash or bank account. Next, what happened? Supplied and expenses incurred by Chandra. Okay. Then Ramya supply goes to the goods to the value of rupees 18,000 and incurs the expenses amounting rupees 3,000. Here Ramya also provided. Ramya also supplied the goods. So what is general entry? If Ramya supply the goods, just they have to write joint venture account data to write Ramya account. No, no, no. Goods for only Chandra. Because of in the books of Chandra, we don't write the name of the Chandra. That's why I'm here taking goods account. But in the books of Chandra, we have to take co-venture account, joint venture account that are to who supply the goods? Ramya. So here joint venture account data to Ramya, that is 18,000. 18,000. Okay. So which means here what is the narration? Being goods contributed by Ramya. Being goods contributed by Ramya. Okay. Next thing is what? Here Chandra supplied the goods, expenditure incurred, and Ramya supplied the goods, and Ramya also paid the expenditure. So if Ramya paid expenditure, what is general entry? Joint venture account debtor to Ramya, not cash. But if any expenditure incurred by Chandra, so at that time we recorded joint venture account debtor to cash account, a joint venture account debtor to cash or bank account. But here expenditure paid by Ramya, so that we have to use the Ramya name. But in why Chandra name is not mentioned at here? Because of these books related to Chandra, so that Chandra account not mentioned in the general entry. So just you have to write joint venture account debtor to cash for expenditure paid by Chandra. But here expenditure paid by Ramya, joint venture account debtor to Ramya account. Joint venture account debtor to Ramya account. How much amount? How much expenditure paid by Ramya? 3,000 rupees. Okay, this is over. Next, what happened? Ramya sells the goods on behalf of joint venture and he realizes 60,000. So Ramya sells the goods on behalf of joint venture. Here, goods sold by Ramya. So what is general entry? Ramya account data to joint venture account. Ramya account data to joint venture account being goods sold by Ramya, being goods sold by Ramya. So 60,000 being the account sales received. Then the next thing is Ramya is entitled to a commission on 5%. Ramya is entitled to how much percentage commission? Entitled to a commission on 5% on sales. That is 60,000 into 5%, that is a 3,000. So what is general entry for commission entitled by Ramya? Very simple. That is joint venture account debtor to Ramya account. That commission goes to Ramya account. Okay. If any balance is there, that balance amount sent by Ramya to Chandra. This is the procedure. Okay. Here Chandra receive the money. Chandra receive the money. If profit is arised, what is general entry? Joint venture account debtor to profit and loss account to Ramya account. Okay. Let us prepared joint venture account? Very simple. This is the joint venture account. Debit side. First, you take the goods sent. How much goods supplied by Chandra? 24,000. 24,000. To goods, 24,000. To cash, 4,800 is the cash supplied by Chandra. To Ramya, 2,000, 18,000. This is the supply goods supplied by whom? Ramya. Then expenditure, 3,000 is what? Expenditure of Ramya. Then again 3,000. That is a what? Commission of Ramya. Commission of Ramya. Then go to credit side, here 3,000. Then credit side, just only sales. How much? 60,000. Sales, how much? 60,000. The difference amount should be calculated. Difference amount is how much? Here 7,200. 7,200 is the profit. This is distributed to uh, partners or co-ventures in the giant venture, Ramya, Chandra and Ramya. Chandra portion is what? 3 by 5 and Ramya portion is 2 by 5. 3 is to 2. So that you have to take 3 by 5 into 7,200 and 2 by 5 into 7,200 for Ramya. Okay. See, let us see the giant venture account. You can easily understand the problem. Is it visible? Please tell me. Anyone tell? Good, good, Amma. So here, how much goods contributed by Chandra? 24,000. Is it right? Then how much expenditure incurred by Chandra? 4,800. But here we did not write Chandra name because of this accounts recorded in the books of Chandra, so that Chandra name is not mentioned. Okay, right. Then Ramya provided how much? So we have to write it here. 18,000 worth of goods supplied by Ramya. Then Ramya expenditure is how much? 3,000 rupees. Ramya expenditure is 3,000 rupees. Then this is the commission. Ramya commission is how much? 60%, 60,000, 5 percentage. That is 3,000 is the commission. But this is the sales. Ramya sales 60,000. The difference amount is how much? 7,200. Different amount is 7,200. But Chandra point of view have to write profit and loss account. Ramya point of view write Ramya. Because of Chandra name should not mentioned in a joint venture account in the books of Chandra. So that we have to use like a goods account or cash account or profit and loss account. So 7,200 by 3 by 5 how much? 4,320. Is it right? Then 2 by 5, 2,880. This is the format of joint venture account. This is the procedure to find out the profitable amount of co-ventures. Okay. So the next step is what? We have to write Ramya account. In the books of Chandra, we have to prepare two accounts. One is joint venture account, another one is Ramya account. But if you want to prepare the journal entries and prepare the ledger accounts in the books of Ramya, then we have to prepare another two accounts. That is the joint venture account and Chandra account. Joint venture account and Chandra account. Okay. So and let us prepare Ramya account. So go to Ramya account. Yeah. Is it visible? Okay. This is this is sales amount. This is a sales amount. Then this is goods supplied by Ramya. This is expenditure by Ramya. This is commission to Ramya. This is profitability amount, profitability portion. The remaining amount should be transferred to Chandra. 33,120. So here Ramya role is what? Ramya sell the goods on behalf of joint venture. If any amount contributed to Chandra, that amount, any amount payable to Chandra, so that amount sent by the Ramya. So that here cash account data to Ramya account or bank account data to Ramya account. Okay. Then go to next party. Next party name is Ramya. So till so far we discussed to how to prepare the journal entries and ledger accounts in the books of only Chandra. But let us discuss the journal entries in the books of Ramya. Okay, shall I start? Yeah. Your problem is what? This is the problem. So tell me, first journal entry is what? Chandra and Ramya were partners in a joint venture, sharing profits and losses in the proportion of 3 by 5, 2 by 5 respectively. Okay, there is no problem. Chandra supplied goods to the value 24,000. So now we have to prepare the books, journal entries in the books of Ramya. Journal entries in the books of Ramya. So what is journal entry first? Chandra supplied the goods. What is journal entry? If any co-venture supply the goods, the journal entry is what? Joint venture account data to goods account or co-venture name account. But here what is journal entry? Tell me. Joint venture account data to, please tell me, goods supplied by Chandra. Ma, please tell me anyone. What is journal entry? Supply the goods supplied by Chandra. So very simple. Joint venture account data to Chandra account. Don't write goods account. If you write goods account, that indicates what? That's a goods supplied by Ramya. In the books of Ramya, we did not write the name of the Ramya, but we have to write goods account. In the books of Ramya, we can write the name of the co-venture, other co-venture, that is Chandra. Joint venture account data to Chandra account. Okay. Next, Chandra paid expenditure incurred. So what is journal entry? Very simple. Joint venture account data to Chandra account. Don't write bank account or cash account. Joint venture account to Chandra account. Because of these journal entries in the books of Ramya. Ramya aspect items only have to you write like that, goods or cash, what it may be. But other co-ventures point of view, you have to write like joint venture account data to Chandra account. Then next thing is what? Being expenses is over. That is a 4,800, 4,800. Then goods supplied by whom? Ramya. First Chandra supplied and expenditure incurred. Then Ramya supplied the goods for the value of rupees 18,000. Please tell me the journal entry. If the goods supplied by Ramya, what is journal entry? Anyone? Please tell me. In the books of Ramya, goods supplied. Please tell me. Joint venture account data to Ramya account. Do Ramya account? We can write the Ramya? No. Goods account. In the books of Ramya, we don't write Ramya name. So just you have to write joint venture account data to goods account. Okay. But in previous account, joint venture account data to Ramya account already recorded. Because of in the books of Chandra, Ramya name already appeared. Ramya name can write. But here in the books of Ramya, we don't write the name of the Ramya in general entry as well as the ledger accounts. Okay. So if the goods supplied by Ramya, what is general entry? Joint venture account data to goods. Next, Ramya paid expenditure. What is general entry? In the books of Chandra, recorded like joint venture account data to Ramya account. But here we have to write only joint venture account data to cash account or bank account. We have to write joint venture account data to cash account because Ramya name should not use in the books of Ramya. So that we have to use just cash or bank. It is a expenditure paid by Ramya. Then sales made by Ramya. So what is general entry? Sales made. So cash or bank account debtor to joint venture account. Here cash or bank. So here the sales made by Ramya. So that like this. But in case of a Chandra books, just you have to write here joint venture account. Ramya account data to joint venture account because of here we receive the account receivable at that situation. But here uh, Ramya role is what? Here Ramya sell the goods on behalf of joint venture so that cash received by Ramya. Cash received by Ramya. So that cash account or bank account data to joint venture account. After sale, the commission also there. So commission is expenditure to joint venture. So that joint venture account data to commission. Here I have to write commission account. But in the books of Chandra, we recorded joint venture account data to Ramya account. But in the books of Ramya, we don't write the name of Ramya so that we can use just only commission account, joint venture account data to commission account 3000. Then you prepare the joint venture account. If any difference is arised, the differences should be transferred to profit and loss account and distributed to year ratio is 3 is to 2. 3 by 5 for Chandra and 2 by 5 for Ramya. 2 by 5 for Ramya. Okay. So go to prepare ledger account. That is a joint venture account in the books of Ramya. Joint venture account in the books of Ramya. Then after prepare. Yeah. So here is it visible? This is Chandra supply goods supplied by the Chandra. This is expenditure paid by Chandra. This is goods supplied by Ramya. This is what sales. Okay. Next. Next year, this is cash expenses paid by the Ramya. This is a commission received by Ramya. Then the difference amount is how much that should be transferred to what? Profit and loss account and Ramya. This is a Ramya amount. This is Chandra amount, Chandra account. So your total difference is 7,200. 7,200 into like 2 by 5 is the Ramya. So 0882 2880 2880 for Ramya. The remaining amount goes to Chandra. Okay, this is the procedure. So go to next account, Chandra account. In the books of Ramya, we have to write only Chandra account. So here this is sales point of view. The remaining balance should be paid to that. This is what here Chandra amount is. First thing is what regarding to like a uh, goods supplied, how much goods supply, then expenditure, then profit. Goods supply. First one is what supply of goods, expenditure. Then last one is what that is a profitability position. The remaining balance should be transferred to bank account. Okay, this is a procedure to record the journal entries in the books of both the parties. So if you are having the journal entries thoroughly, if anybody having a good knowledge on preparation of journal entries, you can easily prepare the ledger accounts. You can easily prepare the general accounts. So if you are interested, I will again focus on journal entries, how to write the journal entries. Are you taking the screenshot regarding to journal entries? If anybody? No? Please take the general entries form. Okay, these are the general entries for. Please take the screenshot for this general entry. So first is what? When cash is contributed. What is general entry? Cash contributed, joint venture account data to cash or bank account. When goods are contributed, joint venture account data to goods account. Okay, cash or goods, both aspects are over. Next thing, please take the screenshot. Okay. Then your third one is what? When cash paid for joint venture. When cash paid for joint venture expenses. When cash paid for joint venture expenses. What is general entry? Joint venture account data to cash account or bank account. Joint venture account data to cash or bank account. When expenses incurred by the co-venture. Co-venture means like in this problem, in the books of Chandra, your co-venture is what? Ramya. In the books of Ramya, co-venture is Chandra. So that here when expenses incurred by co-venture, you have to write joint venture account data to co-ventures account. So that in the books of Chandra, we recorded joint venture account data to Ramya. And in the books of Ramya, we recorded general entry like joint venture account data to Chandra. But in the books of Chandra, we don't write Chandra account. In the books of Ramya, we don't write Ramya account. Okay. Next, when goods are sold for cash, sold by co-venture, that is a cash account data to joint venture account. But in previous problem, who sell the goods? Who sold the goods? Chandra or Ramya? Goods sold by Ramya. So that cash account data to joint venture account in the books of Ramya. But in the books of Chandra, just recorded Ramya account data to joint venture account. Okay. Then next, like, wait. Yeah. Here, goods sold for credit basis. When goods sold on credit, when goods sold on credit, just you have to write debtors account data to joint venture account. Don't write the cash or bank because of that sales belongs to credit. That sales belongs to credit. So that you have to write only debtors account data to joint venture account. Debtors account data to joint venture account. Then next thing is cash received from the debtor. If any amount received from the debtors, just you have to write cash account data to debtors account. Cash account data to debtors account. Then when cash oblique bills receivable or bank received from the co-venture. If any amount contributed by the co-venture, just you have to write cash or bank or bills receivable account data to co-ventures account. Then if when cash or bills payable is sent to the co-venture, bills payable, that is very simple, co-ventures account data to bills payable account. Co-ventures account data to bills payable. Here co-ventures account or cash or bills payable account. Okay. Next, bills payable is over. When bill is discounted, what is general entry? When bill is discounted, bill goes to the bank, right? Cash account data or joint venture account data to bills receivable account. Then when goods sold by the co-venture account data to joint venture account. Then when commission or salary interest is receivable, So that is the receivable means that is the expenditure to the firm. That's why here we are recording joint venture account data to commission, salary, or interest, what it may be. Commission, salary, or interest. Okay. Next, when commission, salary, interest is payable, not paid, joint venture account data to co-ventures account. When unsold goods are taken, if any unsold goods are taken by joint co-ventures, you have to write first purchase account data to joint ventures account. If unsold goods are taken by co-ventures, co-ventures account data to joint venture. Unsold goods are taken, joint venture taken unsold goods. At the time, you have to write just only purchase account data to joint venture account. But if the unsold goods are taken by co-ventures, you have to write only the general entry is co-ventures account data to joint venture. Then uh, profit for the joint venture. Already we recorded joint venture account data to profit and loss account data to co-ventures. For example, in the previous class, previous problem, so Chandra and Ramya both are there. In the books of Chandra, you have to write it here Ramya, you have to write it profit and loss account. But in the books of Ramya, you have to write it Chandra, you have to write it profit and loss account. Because here in the books of Chandra, we don't write the name Chandra and write profit and loss account. Instead of Chandra, you have to write profit and loss account. Then in the books of Ramya, you have to write only profit and loss account. We don't write Ramya account. Instead of Ramya account, we have to write profit and loss account in the books of Ramya. Like that. Okay. Then any journal entry. For loss point of view, reversal journal entry, but closing stock. Stock on joint ventures account data to joint venture account. And any co-ventures account shows the credit balance, co-ventures account data to cash or bank account. Or when co-ventures account shows the debit balance, cash or bank account data to co-ventures account. Okay. So these are the important journal entries. Under first method is no separate set of books maintained for joint venture. Under this method, all the co-ventures are maintained the books. All the co-ventures are maintained the books, but we have to prepare two accounts. One is joint venture account, and second one is co-venture account. So joint venture account is prepared to know the profit or loss of the joint venture. Profit or loss on the venture. So joint venture account is prepared to show the profit or loss on joint venture or venture. But co-venture account is prepared. Co-venture account is to prepared to ascertain the amount payable to him or amount receivable from him. Co-ventures account is prepared to ascertain the amount payable to him or amount receivable from him. So here three methods of recording the accounts. One is no separate set of books for the joint venture, separate set of books for the joint venture, record of transactions in the books of one of the co-ventures, in the books of the one of the co-ventures. There are three methods are there, but now we are focusing only no separate set of books. No separate set of books, which means all the co-ventures are maintain the books, which means under this method each co-venture maintain the books. Each co-venture maintain the books. Regarding to this two types of accounts we have to prepare. One is joint venture account, another one is like a co-ventures account. Okay, joint venture account is to prepare the preparation of joint venture account is to know the profit or loss of the venture. But like one more account, that is what co-venture account is, account which is prepared to know how much amount is payable to him or how much amount is receivable from him. So if anybody having any doubts regarding to this lesson, please ask me, I will clarify that. Otherwise the class today class will be closed. Thank you. Tomorrow again I will do one more problem. Thank you.